he says he views himself as an outside linebacker edge rusher than an off-the-ball linebacker in the pros. I agree with him on that. I think he does a good job of timing up blitzes, but he also goes out and he puts himself in a good position when they drop him in coverage. He plays the run really well, and you're talking about a 242-pound linebacker. I mean, 242 pounds. So that means if you are as an edge rusher, maybe you want a little more weight on him. Maybe you want him to be 260. All right, but at 242 as a combo guy, that makes sense. They say his position fit's going to be really important coming up. Right now, Mel Kiper has him number 4 going to Tennessee. Reese says he's already met with the Arizona Cardinals, the Cleveland Browns, and the New York Jets. And he said between Matt Patricia and Jim Laurinaitis, 2 guys that played in the NFL, Patricia didn't play, he coached in the NFL, and Laurinaitis, who played in the NFL, he said that really has helped him a lot. And what Laurinaitis did was he showed him a lot of tape of Jamie Collins, who played with the Patriots. He says to be an outside linebacker and edge in the NFL, he knows he's going. What did I just say? He needs to get bigger. Right? He probably needs to be 260.
Oh yeah, I agree.
And with the right weight training program, which all these guys are on now. Everybody's on the right weight training programs in the pros. There's so much science that goes into it now.
Yeah, absolutely.
He should be able to go 260 and maintain quickness. I don't know if it's possible for him to get quicker because he's already a quick player to begin with. But that's what you're going to get with him. Nick Singleton is at the Combine. He flew out of here at 2 o'clock yesterday. He obviously physically will not be able to do anything at the Combine, but he's going to go through the interview process because I always love he's hurt. That really hurts his draft stock. I'm like, why does it hurt his draft stock? Right? They're not playing.
They're not playing any.
They're not playing any games.
No, he'll be fine
Right? I mean, I've got all this video of him playing. Yeah. Right? Plus all the workouts he did for them in person down there. Now, will he be able to do anything at the Combine like run a 40? No, but for goodness sakes. I mean, he's not going to run a 40 on pro day here either. Okay, if people want to know, he's a 4.37. Okay, so we're done. Okay, it's like, just so you know.
Yeah.
And again, that's something I don't have to guess at. Yeah. Okay. And I think he's good to go, full go in May. Well, the NFL doesn't play
training camp until
August,
July.
right?
Yeah.
They don't play a game until August.
So he'll miss minicamp.
Yeah.
Exactly. Is he the first to do that? No, there's people healthy that miss it.
Yeah. So he's out there for the interview process. Hey, here I am. This is who I am. And
which at this point, that's what matters the most. How you conduct yourself as a person to the people that are potentially going to hire you.
Right. Now, you'd like to be able to put a number down on the 40.
Absolutely.
For him to put a number down on the 40.
Yeah.
Because he would put down a great number, and they've got it cataloged. Right. Now, if they need to find out what he ran here at Penn State, they've got the numbers here at Penn State for him. I mean, he didn't get slower. And that is, but he's out there. Drew Aller evidently wants to do some throwing out there. Drew, of course, he'll be interesting above all because with the ankle injury and everything, he's going to be an interesting for somebody.
Yeah.
But he's a quarterback.
Yeah.
Which kicks you further up the board.
100%.
He actually, for the bowl game, put a request in with the medical staff to throw with the scout team for the bowl game. And they said, no. He says, well, no, I feel fine. No. It tells you something about him, at least.
Yeah.
But Venga Ioane will be...
Yeah, absolutely.
He has all the makings of a first-round pick.
I agree.
And I've talked during the season, I talked to a couple of NFL general managers, and they loved him. Now, it doesn't mean they fit their team.
No.
Right? I mean, but they're evaluating everybody. And Ioane is big, powerful, quick. I mean, for a big man, and Venga is a big man. Boy, does he move well. Usually in the NFL, guards are critical, but on a draft board, like, you want to rush in, you want to left tackle, things like that. They have this priority listing, and guards aren't there. That's why Quentin Nelson kind of beat the odds coming out of Notre Dame and ending up being a first-round pick. And he's been
just thrived
right
out of the gate,
Pro Bowl guy, year in and year out. I mean, the Niners don't draft that kind of guy.
They don't. They don't draft offensive line well.
Right.
Puny's good, but other than that, no, they don't.
That was a joke.
It's got half truth to that.
Yeah, that was a joke. No, it was a total joke on my part. I'm not going to sit there and pretend to know the 49ers draft history like you do.
Yeah.
And so he is in a great spot where he is already perceived to be, at minimum, a top 25 player.
Yeah, absolutely.
So somewhere between 15 and 25, depending on who. Probably more accurately between 19 and 25. He's probably in that range. One of the interesting elements, like a Dennis Sutton, I think Zane Durant has a chance to really show something here.
The way both of them finished the year, too, and DDS obviously playing the bowl game and playing the game he had.
Denai did some great things, and the fact that he went and played the game was huge. Sometimes certain schemes benefit certain players as to how they play.
Absolutely.
I'm not so sure that what Penn State played this season benefited Zane Durant. I mean, Denai was fine. What they did, Zakeem Wheatley was fine. The scheme worked really well for him. I'm not really sure how much it worked for Zane.
Not initially, at least. I don't think. Yeah, and I think as the season went on, he developed into the scheme. But
he's smart. He's
absolutely.
Smart. And look, a lot of things he did were for the team.
Yeah, certainly.
As to how he had to play. But somebody gets him is going to get a steal. Wheatley, he will go out there. He'll clock some times, right? But if an NFL team values this part right here,
which they should,
right? They'll take Wheatley. I would say that, let's see, Katron Allen. Katron Allen is quicker now. I think the time he runs will be interesting. It won't be what Nick would have run, but he's also 10 pounds down from where he was, and he has stayed healthy. That has made a gigantic difference. Nolan Rucci has the size they're looking for. He's had some really good moments out there. I know in some of the work, in the all-star work, he impressed some people. And then a guy like Drew Shelton. Shelton is a guy that good feet, arm extension, and it's one of the reasons why I said that with Ioane and Shelton over there, why I talked about on the broadcast and on the show about at times being more of a left-handed team. because I felt that combo over there, and then, of course, Dawkins in the middle, and Dawkins will be another guy that at least intellectually is going to blow these guys away when they get a chance to sit down and talk with them. And, it's going to be interesting, I think. As for Drew Aller throwing, when quarterbacks throw at a pro day or a combine, everything, for the most part, is weighted in their direction, especially at your pro day. Because at the pro day, you've got your receivers. Yep. You're also, they've got a series of plays for you, but you're not being rushed, and you can put on quite a show. Your guy Greg Roman came in here one time. I'm talking to Greg, and he's like this. I said, Greg, what's wrong? He says, that Jason Lord guy isn't here, is he? Now, at this point, Greg was with the Buffalo Bills at the time. Right?
Makes sense.
Yeah, and Hackenberg, Christian had his pro day, and Christian wowed everybody at the pro day. And Greg liked him. Because, I was standing with Greg the entire time when he was throwing. So we'll see how this all goes. We'll see how this goes. And sometimes pro days, I'll give you 2 pro days where people went, okay, where they didn't have a great pro day. And I'm talking about not combine. I'm talking about their own pro day. Lamar Jackson was one.
Yeah.
And Peyton Manning was the other one. I remember
that.
Turned out pretty well.
Yeah, I remember that because there was how many times after Manning's pro day, there were many rumblings. Oh, I think Ryan Leaf's the guy you take number 1 now. How'd that turn out?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the Steelers are sitting at 21.
Yes.
Now, between now and the draft, there will be approximately 1,722 mock drafts.
If not less or more.
I might be underselling.
Yeah, I think so. Yep.
I've already seen a couple that had the Steelers taking Ty Simpson, and I saw one that had them taking Denzel Boston. With all due respect, if I'm sitting in the draft room, there is no doubt in my mind which one of the 2 I take.
Oh, yeah.
Denzel Boston. Size, speed, quickness, hands. Now, the one part I'd have to really ask somebody that knows better than I do is what kind of route runner is he? Okay. What kind of route runner is he?
Yeah.
Thanks for listening to Sports Talk with Steve Jones. Catch the latest from me on the 7 Mountain Sports YouTube page. Find clips of the show on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook by searching up 7 Mountain Sports.